Excuse me. Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? K&B the Sexy Ninja in the place to be, as always, for C Plus Studios, and welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. And here it is, finally, my review for NXT's Worlds Collide pay-per-view. I'm sorry it took so long. Past couple days, the CM Punk stuff, trying to get the Raw out there, but I wanted to make sure I got my review for NXT Worlds Collide. It was a hell of a pay-per-view, but before we do that, we got to talk about crazyhoodiez.com. It is fueling, it is powering this podcast right now, and you will acknowledge, and all designs are created by Big Daddy of Big Daddy Forever podcast and also the Social Vent podcast. And if you are subscribed to the C Plus Studios feed, you get the New World podcast, you get the Sexy Ninja cast, you get the Big Daddy Forever podcast, you get the Social Vent podcast, and once in a great while, that Juggalo vlog. If you want to rock with us on any and every platform that you can think, we are on it. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the Twitters, Snapchat. We are all out there. So, you know, just rock with us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with some homies and be like, yo, C Plus Studios is the place to be. And where it is the place to be is NXT. Getting a whole new facelift. I feel like it just feels different. It feels right. You know, it feels better because when they became NXT 2.0, I got real with y'all. I stopped watching. I stopped caring because they tore down that black and gold brand and made the colors fly and everything like that. You know, so it was just one of those things like, and I've heard some good things here and there, but this is probably the first NXT pay-per-view I actually sat and watched. Like, I usually never tune in a Tuesday. I'm going to do a Tuesday, try to start mixing in the reviews for NXT that's every week on Tuesdays. But yeah, this is the first actual NXT pay-per-view show that I actually watched in its entirety, top to bottom. I really enjoyed the show very, very much. It started off with a banger. NXT North American Championship match, Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet. Carmelo Hayes came up with the win, and he took Ricochet's jersey, fool. That's what he did. He's like, yo, you on the wall now, sucker? It was a great back and forth, high energy. It's Ricochet. How can you go wrong with Ricochet, man? That dude is a pure talent, and I hope we see more of him in NXT because he's been kind of like been thrown to the side, and my wife loves Ricochet. Ricochet's awesome, man, and I've been following this dude for a very, very long time, and when he got into WWE, I was like, oh, hell yeah, you know, he's going to bring this company to another level. And he got kind of lost in the mid-cards and stuff like that. And he kind of just got wishy-washy and this and that. But seeing him in this high-profile championship match against a talent like Carmelo Hayes, and they both went at it. Boom, 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 boom. Great match, great energy. This match was freaking crazy. NXT and NXT UK Tag Team Championship unification match. The Creed brothers, who were the champions, versus Pretty Deadly versus Gallus versus Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen, who are champions as well. And it was on like Donkey Kong, man. It got a little confusing in the starting because everyone was like, "Oh, here we go, we're fighting, we're doing this and that." But man, that crowd too. Like, I feel like this is a real crowd now because remember when NXT 2.0 started, they did the whole rebrand. That crowd felt like just people that they found on the street. Like, yo, you want to come and just sing some chants and do this and that for a while, and come and do this and come and do that. And someone's like, yeah, sure. Here's $5. Go inside that building and go start screaming on your top of your lungs. Oh, here's the sign too. We're trying to push this Braun Breaker guy. So, you know, here you go. But now this crowd feels natural. This feels like the NXT crowd that we've had in the black and gold brand, where it feels like an indie show. Everyone's into it. Everybody's having fun. Everyone is just going. And this tag team match was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Pretty Deadly. Maybe they should change their name to Pridley. Just put the Pretty and Deadly together. They came up with the win. I'm not really familiar with these guys because, like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to NXT at all. But that was a great match. I was like, I'm on board. Give me some more. This match right here, NXT and NXT UK Women's Unification match. Miko Satomura versus Mandy Rose versus Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport's awesome. I gotta say, and Mandy Rose has come so far, and I've heard nothing but great things, especially this championship run she's having in NXT, and she's got the skills on the mic, she's got the skills in the ring. That finisher of hers is deadly. I really I was taken back because I was like, yo, this is Mandy Rose? Man, I should have been paying attention to what's going on here in NXT, man. She's fucking awesome. So this match though, Miko, they tore the house down, in my opinion. It was a good back and forth. At the end of the day, Mandy Rose won. I get why, because it's Mandy Rose. She's shining right now. That crowd was all about Mandy. Even though she's playing the heel character, she is on board with this crowd, and this crowd loves their Mandy Rose. They had an NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter versus Doudrop and Nikki Ash. It was just really cool to see Nikki Ash and Doudrop in NXT. This match was kind of like came in, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess let's bring it on. Let's go, Dan. Let's go, Dan. You know, and it was a good match. It wasn't the greatest tag team match I've ever seen, but it was fun. It definitely was. It definitely was a match that I paid attention to and wasn't jumping in and out of my seat. But the ladies did a good job, but the actual NXT Women's Tag Team Champions kept the titles, and that's Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And it's just funny because now that I'm pulling in back into the NXT world, I'm seeing so many people. I'm like, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Man, that dude's gonna be a talent. Oh, this and that. Now down to the main event. NXT and NXT UK Championship Unification match. Braun Breaker versus Tyler Bate. I've always been a big fan of Tyler Bate, but Braun Breaker I was never really a big fan of when he first came in. I didn't really care for the gimmick. I didn't like the fact that they changed his name to Braun Breaker. He's a Steiner. Could have been Braun Steiner. It was just one of those, maybe they'll change it when he goes up on the roster to the main roster and everything like that. But he was just somebody that just oozed what Vince likes, big, strong men. I like them strong and big and muscular with that oil. And his mic skills weren't that great and this and that, but that was when I first was introduced to Braun Breaker. Like, I was like, who's this guy, And then when he won the title, and then I really just was like, all right, I'm out. And fast forward to now, watching this pay-per-view, he's grown. He's not my favorite of all time, but he's grown, man. Him and Tyler Bate, they went to town. And I gotta say, the Braun Breaker that I saw in the beginning, when he first started coming, the come-ups in NXT 2.0, I was just like, yo, who's this Braun Breaker? Oh my gosh, but he took on the belts. He beat Tyler Bate. I would have liked Tyler Bate to be the champion, but I'm just guessing they're just went with Braun Breaker just to see if they can keep developing him more, because they are developing him. Like I said, he really, really surprised me out of everything out of this match, and I was just like, holy crap, man. So I'm definitely going to start paying attention to NXT a little bit more. The fact, too, that Triple H is now upgraded even to a higher level in WWE. This man's just becoming a Super Saiyan at this point. But I really enjoyed NXT's Worlds Collide pay-per-view. Tell me what you think. Drop those comments below. What was your favorite match? And for me, my favorite match was the NXT North American Championship. Baby, Carmelo Hayes. God, I can't talk. I'm talking too fast, huh? Versus Ricochet. That's the match for me. That's the match. That's the bread and butter. Put it on there. You. Word to your mother. So let me know. Drop those comments below. Tell me what you thought of Worlds Collide. Great pay-per-view, and I'm going to try to get to NXT this week, but definitely believe I'll be on that Raw and SmackDown as fast as I can, baby. And I'm going to try to get to Dynamite because I want to see what the hell is going to happen after all this craziness. You can go check out the CM Punk podcast I just dropped. I also just dropped the new Raw review. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Locking eyes one more time. And Ricochet now. Hayes.